Hello, welcome back to Satisfactory. I was about to say fix it. Welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm Hitman82. So we are standing and looking down at our stuff we have built so far. First up, I did expand the reinforced iron plates over here. So what I did was basically, I believe I've overclocked the miner over there. I'll run over and have a look in a moment. So we've got two making plates, two making screws, and they're going into two assemblers, and then it's merging back into one. Over on this side, we have, there's our line to go to make the modular frames. I've inserted a buffer. That's a cargo container there as a buffer, and one there as well for the rods. That one's for the reinforced plates, and I'll show you that in a moment. So let's run a job. Wow! Alright, let's run over here and we'll have a quickie look at this and then we're moving on. Now, I've been toying with the idea of a bus, using a bus because I'll show you in a moment. Okay, so we are overclocked at 150%, so we're using 9.6 megawatts instead of 5. Oh my gosh, that's loud. That's loud. Alright, I'm not going to bother looking in all this stuff. I'll come back and look at it if someone wants to request that. These are all running at 75% speed, so they're using 90 screws and 15 plates each. Got a little crossover here. So, and that's all from one overclocked iron miner where we've got two of these running. So, it works, I guess. Not really thrilled with the layout. Whoops, let's go back here. And over to here, and we're gonna grab some reinforced plates. So now we'll go over here and we'll have a look. This is our modular frame production right here. Remember this? So it's using 12 plates a minute and it's only making, I don't know, 3.75 I think. I think this one's over here at 75% speed. Yeah, so it's making 3.75 and it's using 12. So the trick there is just fill this all. We'll put a bunch of reinforced iron plate in there and it'll feed it and keep that going. And we can add some rods in here, like so, and that'll keep the rods going, and that'll keep this thing fed and running at full speed, 4 frames per minute. So that'll get us towards the 500 we need to put in the space elevator. And so the next thing we'll need is the motors, and that's going to be a pain. Oh, look at this, we already have a bunch made. So let's go have a look at that and see how many we need. Really... Well, here, I mentioned I'll show you what I was talking about. I will in a moment. So 500 frames and then 150 motors. To make the motors, you need steel. I'll show you. So, motors. So you need rotors and the stators. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I apologize. I'm Canadian and from Nova Scotia, so there you go. So you need steel pipes, and those are made from steel ingots, which of course are made from coal and iron ore. I don't really have this production set up yet, so we don't really have the steel. Now, I could just make the 150 motors. It wouldn't take too long to do, but I could do it off screen. So I may still do that, I'm not sure yet. Now, the thing I was yakking about is, first of all, we're gonna run over to here. I'll turn the light on so you can see. Why is it I never start a video in the morning? It's always in the evening. I don't know, we're gonna just, whoops, we'll grab a bunch more of this stuff. I'll put that back, I want full stack. There we go. I'll head up here and I'll show you, this is the reason I'm yakking about using a bus. And by a bus, if you watch Factorio at all, you would have seen using the bus, where you have usually four belts of, say, iron ingots, and then you've got couple belts of copper and that sort of thing. Well, look at all this stuff. This is sitting here idle. It's not doing anything. I have a resource node that is not noding resources. So what we could do is have all the iron manufacturing, like, or all the miners outputting to one area where I have a mass of smelters, and then those smelters, basically I just add smelters until the miners can't keep up anymore, and then that will get me the iron ingots, and then I feed those into a factory that basically uses all those iron ingots. Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? It uses all those iron ingots and pulls them off the conveyors as needed. So I may head that way. I don't know if it's worth doing in this game, because it isn't like Factorio in that respect, where I just keep having to get more and more and more and more stuff. That's not the case here yet. Okay, research-wise, where are we at? Mushrooms, still haven't done the mushrooms yet. Yellow shards we can do. Logistics 3, and that's to get that Mark 3 belt and the Mark 2 containers, and I want both of those before I start a bus, and that requires 50 motors, so we're not quite there yet. Now what I would like to do, since it's dark anyway, is we need a factory that is not in the dirt. Now we have multiple things we can do. Oh my gosh, this must be hard to watch when I keep just running into stuff. What I don't want to do is have it way up, excuse me, in the sky, nor do I want rocks and stuff poking up into the factory. So I do want a flat floor, and I still want to see the green under here. So that forces you to make a decision one way or the other. So I think, you see the height of this big rock here? I think that's where I'm gonna actually do the height of the factory. So that way I can still get around and underneath, and I can kind of leave this stuff going for now. And then what I'll do is, for this stuff for the factory, all the iron and stuff, I can just belt it, use the conveyor belts and take it up to the factory floor. Oh, losing my voice here. Oh, can't quite reach that. So we're gonna start that now. Let's start. I need stairs somewhere, so this would probably be a good place to make the stairs. Kind of out of the way. I do want to be able to drive up them as well, so need a little bit of space. So let's do that right here. All right, are you ready? We are beginning our factory right now. So I want to align this, just because that's just the way I am. I need to have things aligned or my brain melts down. So there we go. We'll align this north, south, east, and west. Okay, and boom, there is the center of our way of climbing this thing. So let's get, where are we here? Is that the one I want? No, there's the one I want. Okay, I could just make stairs, but I want to be able to run a vehicle up there too, because I will need to do that. Now, for starters, I'm just going to go one wide for the road, but if I start running automated trucks up there, trucks or tractors, I'll need to twin this and have two wide. But I'm not there yet, so bear with me and we will begin our construction. You know what? Let's do this. I need to get up there. So I think I can get up there right through here, or I'll just run. You know what? I'm just gonna run through the woods at night. What could go wrong? We're just gonna run around the corner here and up to the top, and then I can stand on the top and build downwards. We'll do that, because it's placing the ramps in a spiral is a pain if you're on the spiral. It's way easier. Oh my gosh, how far do I have to run here? Running through the woods at night, it's scary. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a moment. So we're running through the jungle. Actually, that's not how the song goes. It's left my brain. I do need some more of this stuff, so I should be grabbing it as I go. Oh jeez. Hello. There. Rebar to the face. Alright, come on then. Back at me. Oh, did so well for you. Oh, 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 now I have a machine gun. Well, not really. May as well be to those things. Anything else up here? Nope. We have another resource node. Impure iron. So, now that we're able to produce steel, we'll be able to get to the Mark II miners pretty quickly. Oh my gosh, if I'd known this was going to be such a long run, I would have just made a ramp up here, or else taken the tractor. Oh well, we're almost there. Do not fall off the top, because then you have to run up here again. Alright, so here we go. This is kind of the peak. I'll make sure nothing's going to come up here and some rhino come up and knock me off. I don't see any. We'll listen to that rumble. Wow. So that's going to be above the factory floor, but not by a lot. Alright, so we're going to build this up here to get about, probably about where I'm standing. Maybe a little higher. So Whoops, that's not what I wanted. What did you do? Get rid of that. Now, this is why I grabbed all that concrete. And I'm not the world's fastest or best builder. I've never claimed to be either of those, so let's see. At least not allowed. Let's just bring this over to see how that lines up. See, we'd have, now if this were the factory floor, we'd have this, say, there'd be green up through it. Can't have that. You can't have grass growing in your factory. What are you thinking? Go up one more. That's what we're thinking, right? Alright, so one more. Okay, now this is the tricky bit. So a ramp. So let's get rid of that first. So that is that level, and then it goes up one to this level in the back, and then on this side it comes around this there and to there. Alright, is that right? No, you want it on the corner. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna ruin this. I did this, I was able to do this last night, no problem. I was just making this ramp, and it was nice and easy. I just stood back and did it no problem, but of course, so this would be on the back side of it going up this way, which means we want this one like there. No. Oh my gosh, I am awful at this. You know what, maybe I should just edit this and come back when it's done. There we go. So match that. Oh, you know what? I am just totally ruining this. Oh my gosh, I should have practiced it longer, right? Is that right? And then it goes up to here, and I sure hope this is correct. And then it goes 2, 3, 4. I think it would do this. Let's just try that and see. It may not. I may ruin this. Oh my gosh, and I almost stepped off the edge of the mountain. What could go wrong there? We'd see if I really can fly. No, I cannot. I already know this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Alright, this is, as long as I didn't mess up the very first one, then this looks like it's coming along just fine. Right. Okay, and then we'll head over. I wonder if I can survive a drop down there. What I could do is just, oh, I don't have the biomass on me. I could have made just a little jelly thing here, but I can't. There's one way over there. Oh, well, I could just build down, so let's do that. A lot of faff and aboot today. Yeah, well, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Alright, so we need to stand here and get rid of that stuff. And be like mine in Minecraft and mine below me. There we go. Okay, and this goes down, and then we'll have a ramp here. Alright, fine, be this way. Why won't this allow me to put one right out here in front of me? Tell you what, I am awful at this, and I know it. Don't worry, you don't have to tell me how terrible I am. I beat myself up so much, nobody else needs to bother. 2, 3, and 4, and then put one of these ones here. Okay, so we'll do that again. Oh my gosh, I just about stepped over there. That would have hurt a bit. Yeah, so with a bit of practice, you can do this from the ground pretty quickly. I just did not practice it enough. So that was on me, my bad, my bad. Alright, so now we should be able to, I'm just running off the edge here at this point. We'll go over here, that one, and this one here. There you go, 15 minutes just to make this silly thing. Alright, so this allows us to blindly run up here and hope that there's a place to step every time you come around the corner. Well, that would have been a bit of a doozy there. Okay, so now I need to go to the bottom and start. I can build from the bottom at this point and get it all done. Alright, that's all okay there. So next we come over here. You know what I did differently this time? See, last time, because I wasn't such a derp, I made the lookout tower and I just stood on that and it was easy peasy. Dummy. What a dummy. Oh well, here we go. And last but certainly not the least is that one there. Okay, so there's our ramp. This will all be covered. There'll be a thing going across the top here. I imagine we'll move the space elevator up onto the top of the thing at some point. Until then, well, we can, I think, do it this way instead, because there, lets us come at it kind of in a straight line instead of an unnecessary right turn. Okay, so there we go. We're up to the top of this, and oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, I found a spot where there's a floor missing. Oh, just wait for my heart to start up again. There. Oh my gosh. The funniest thing would have been if you guys had seen that and you're sitting there yelling, "There's a floor missing," and then, oh, well, you just sit back and wait for the dummy to fall. You know, that's what he does. Alright, so this at this point, now this, like I said, this will, I'll probably double the width of the ramp in a while, but not right now. So this will be our factory floor. And if you're not excited about that, well then, you're less excitable than me then, I guess. There we go. Now I can put walls here so they won't fall off, or just don't fall off. Yeah, I know, I'm dead man. Alright, so over that way you can see there's our smokestacks way over there for our coal. So we'd want to be building the factory floor that way. Of course the space elevator is going to be right in the way, but that doesn't matter. We're not really using that now. I could just pick it up and throw it over there. I don't think I have enough inventory space. I do not. But if I did, I could pick it up and throw it over there. Oh, why don't you do this? Where's organization? Throw this thing down. Put a bunch of... Why is this... Oh, you know what? Just store all. There you go. Pick that thing up. Special space elevator. You serious? I can't reach it from here. Oh, darn if that figures. Well, I'm just gonna put it over there. I just want to get this thing out of my way for now. And honestly, I don't even need to place it really. Just trying to leave enough room to get by it. There we go. Good enough. It's out of my way. I can pick this up again. And back to doing this stuff. Oh, that is crazy. It's raining parts. Alright, so we're heading over towards our coal, and the reason for that is we're gonna need that coal soon enough. Okay. I just realized I can hear the music. I haven't really been paying attention to it. So this will allow us, I can go over, see there's a poison area there, I can go right over top of that. That should be fine. The poison's lower down. Wow, this thing's still going. Ah, I missed all that animation. Oh well. We'll see it again. I mean, if you guys are like, gee, I didn't see it. Whoops. I can always fire it up again. Just break it and place it again. I'll be moving it again anyway, so don't worry about it. Is that... Where's that ramp? Okay, it's already enclosed, so I can do this. As you can see, this is going to use a bit of concrete, so it's a good thing that concrete production's been going all this time. So when you're just starting out on this, you don't really need the to automate the concrete, but the sooner you get it going, the better. Once you've got the power, because letting it just sit there building up sure helps out when you're actually ready to go. Now I could. Whoop, where is it? So that's the concrete there. See, it shows I would be picking up 1,400 concrete. So I could pick that up right now and get the stuff from it, and then place another one down, and then I wouldn't have to climb down there. I'm not going to. Okay, now I think we're going to be able to get a couple more over this way. And we're run down this way again, and we can... I wish you could just click and drag these. It'd be so much easier, but I guess you can reach a pretty long way already, so I guess it's not the end of the world. But if I could just click and drag a line of them, that'd be excellent. And maybe in a future patch. Oh well, actually, the faster I do it, the more mistakes I make, so it's probably better that they chose to hitman-proof it. Well, such as it is. Alright, let's get that this way. Alright, I think that's about good enough for today. What I'm going to do is, off-screen, I will continue to work on this platform and make the platform bigger. We are going to need steel before I can really start making a base up here. So I'll set up, I think next episode maybe I'll set up temporary steel production so we can get those motors and get the research going. So so tune in for that. And if you have any ideas, if you think this is too high up or not high enough, or it should be made in another place or whatever, leave me a comment and tell me that. Your input is greatly appreciated. And I will see you again next time. Make sure you hit that like button. You enjoyed what you saw today. Me almost falling to my death. That's always fun. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.